Tim Ring back with us to chat ASU football. We've had about 24 hours to go over this loss.
And I'm still pissed.
Aren't we all?
Still upset about it. Concerning performance for ASU. I don't think anyone expected them to go 12-0, but this is now 2 weeks where, they didn't look like the team we expected them to at the start of the season. Where's your level of concern at right now for this team?
It's high, guys. I'll tell you, we talked earlier about Jonathan Gannon having his team's attention after a victory, and they'll hopefully get some things cleaned up. Well, that was supposed to be the story for ASU after kind of an ugly win over NAU. Mm-hmm. Well, if you had their attention this week, it sure didn't look like it when the game kicked off and the Devils were almost shut out in the first half. In fact, if not for that late hit on Sam Levitt, which was kind of even questionable in and of itself, they may not even get on the board in that first half. What was crazy about that game, though, and we can talk about the last play, and we probably will, is that the way ASU came out in the second half, they looked like they were going to overpower Mississippi State and ultimately take that lead and get out of there with a victory, and all that kind of happened. I mean, they kept Mississippi State off the board until the final minute of the game, and they did what they needed to do to ultimately get the lead. But again, when you let a team hang around, we talked about this with the Cardinals and the Saints. You give when you give a team one play away, the opportunity to win a football game, you're playing with fire, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, what do you make of Sam Levitt's performance, his worst in a Sun Devil uniform? A lot of expectations, the Heisman conversation. What concerns you, and how does this team move forward?
Well, I think for now the Heisman conversation, put it to bed. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. I mean, I among Arizona State faithful thought that he had a chance to be in the conversation if he played a fantastic year. But I think through 2 weeks, let's not worry about Heismans. Let's worry about winning games and trying to win a Big 12 championship. It was uneven. Lina, I thought he played tough. He played hard. He ran hard. He, in that running game, almost tried to will this team to victory. Mississippi State couldn't cover Jordan Tyson, but yet when they got down there on the goal line with a chance to go up 7, it was 3 conservative runs up the middle. And then on fourth down, I mean, I know fans were debating this since the end of the game. I think you have to kick the field goal. Kenny Dillingham thought the same way. It's a tie game. I mean, if you go for it there and you don't get it and you lose that game in overtime, you never live that down as a coach. But I think the mistake there was not kicking the field goal on fourth down. It was basically running into the teeth of the defense for 3 straight plays. I know you're trying to kill clock, but again, you got Jordan Tyson, you got Sam Levitt. Be a little more creative there.
And you don't have Cam Scatterbo.
And you don't. That first half, I mean, that was, I know it's only game 2, but that was the first time I said, boy, they may miss Scatterbo more than and we knew they were going to miss him. He was, for my money, the best player in college football last year. So they got to find other ways, guys. They can't rely on Cam Scatterbo to break 3 tackles and run for 50 yards to either score or put them in scoring position. They have to find other ways. You can't nearly get shut out on the road against a team that won 2 games a year ago.
Sun Devils back at home against Texas State next Saturday. Tim, thanks.
You got it, guys.